Alright, can I get started? Picking up back off where we left off. We finished the third dungeon last week. We have the strange flute, which means we're going to get Dimitri for our buddy. And I wanted to take this time to kind of highlight one of the more unique aspects to me of these particular games, and generally in Zelda as a whole. You don't really see this that often, but this game actually has a pretty complete gameplay loop that's entirely independent to the main game. And that kind of goes into the gacha seeds, the rings, the mini games, and Mabel, and also the shovel. So you kind of have this little loop that you can do anytime you want of using the shovel, digging up a bunch of rupees, going to play the mini games, which is like baseball. I think well, we can't get back there right now, but once we get the mermaid tail, we can go back to the island and do the meat game again if we wanted to. And there's a couple others. But doing those to collect more gacha seeds, to unlock or to get more rings, and then you go spend your money to get those rings appraised, and it's pretty nice. And this all kind of stems back to that whole issue of I used to spend months on this game, if not weeks, stuck in certain places. And you might be wondering, okay, even if you're a dumb kid who doesn't know what he's doing, how could you spend that much time? Well, that's how. Like I would get stuck in a dungeon, I would leave, and I would just run around and I would collect rings and get rings appraised. And it's pretty nice, like it definitely has, it's a nice little distraction, and you can do it pretty much as long as you have rings to discover, you know. It's not tied to the trading sequence, it's not tied to the main plot. Well, for the most part, you are going to unlock areas, and there are a few rings that are directly tied only to chests and a few other areas or events that you can get them in. But it's a pretty significant collection that you can just kind of run around and hang out in, you know. So if we go back to, like, say, the graveyard, we'll actually be able to go up the tree. Oh, see, here's Mabel. So you're incentivized to be running around, to be looking for whoops. I'm gonna try shooting with this thing. I don't think it does anything. You're incentivized to be planting your gacha seeds, which takes time. So then you have to run around and fill that time by digging up plots of land. I guess we use the shooter there. Trying to run into Mabel and spending your coins on the mini games, which will then give you even more seeds and rings that you can then go get appraised. And it's very nice. And I can't think of many other games that do this, or many other Zelda games that do this. Like, generally they seem to have a point, like to give you item upgrades or something, or they're collectathons, You're going around and finding the little Kariki dudes or whatever in Breath of the Wild, or you're collecting MacGuffins like Secret Seashells in Link's Awakening, but this is the only one where they really don't have any impact whatsoever on the rest of the game. It just sits independently. And, depending on your taste in games, that could either be a good thing or a bad thing. But I spent a lot of time as a kid on it. I remember that distinctly. And then it also helps that you can actually have your rings traded back and forth between the games with the secret codes. I'm not entirely sure if it was like you had to do each one at a time, or once you transferred everything, you got it, you know, and you didn't have to worry about it anymore. I think there are actually a few rings that were exclusive to versions too. And they're just saying shit. Oh, these just give you the seeds, that's right. Okay, so there really is nothing up here right now. Hopefully the echo's not as bad. I turned the TV down this time before I started. You know what? I guess we could try an experiment real quick here. Let's try go playing some baseball and see if I can get that strange flute there and see what happens. I figured exactly what the timer is for the gacha seeds, whether it's paces or screens moved back and forth or what have you. Mabel's on a timer, the gacha seeds are on a timer. There was a few other events, I don't remember. A lot of the post-game stuff, I think, is also kind of tied into that. Not necessarily on timers, but like on a cooldown, maybe? And then a handy thing is on your map, if you can't remember where the other gacha seeds were, you just give it a quick little scan here like this. Should be one right here, right? Yeah, there it is. Oh yeah, I forgot I planted one up there, didn't I? It is actually possible somehow to go into the red on gacha where you spend all your seeds and you don't get any renewed, and you have to go out and do weird things to get more, because there are some ways to get more. It's just kind of hard to figure that out sometimes. It's mostly mini games. There's one. Hey, there we go. I guess you could argue that the statues in the Minish Cap were kind of something similar in the kinstone pieces, but I really don't like the kinstones or the statues. Neither of them are really doing exactly what what they say on the tin. The statues is just a straight slot machine. There's no impacting that whatsoever. You just have to have the money. And the kinstone pieces are kind of advertised to you as being like necessary. Like you need to be seeking them out and doing them for the plot and for the game to progress, but you're not. They don't actually. Oh fuck! They don't actually impact anything. They just open up optional little areas that have very linear upgrades, you know. I wouldn't even call them linear upgrades. I don't think they really impact a whole lot of anything, which sucks, you know. It's a wonderful idea if they was actually doing what it was supposed to be doing. Yeah, baseball is all about positioning. Where you are in accordance to the pitcher and which direction you're hitting. Fuck. One of these days I'll play Minish Cap, but it's not one of my favorite games at all. Which is blasphemous. I know a lot of people love Minish Cap. I got rupees. Fuck. Ah, shit. Link's Awakening mini games, while they kind of like the idea is there, they just run out of stuff that you need really quick, you know. Fuck. Like both the fishing game and the crane arm game, trendy game, whatever it's called. You can basically clear them in one sitting. Or if you want to keep farming rupees, you can. But beyond rupees, there's no reason to do them. And then the... fuck me. White Water Rafting has absolutely nothing that you really need there. I don't remember if there was a piece of heart in there or not. There may have been, I'm not sure. Yep, see, we got a gaseous seed, now we can plant it. No. And you just do that. You go over to the past, you play some baseball, plant some seeds, you go to the present, you get your rings appraised, and you just kind of cycle through. And then here, really quick, when we get to tornado seeds, you can do that even faster, because now you don't have to walk anywhere. You can just hop around. Oops. Toss ring. That's a fun one. I might actually take that one. You know what? I think we will take that one. There we go. Alright, let's actually go do something productive. I think we're actually ready to finish the, Is this the lady here? Wait, where are we at with the trading chain? Oh yeah, we need to go talk to the Happy Mask guy. And he'll give us a mask. We give the mask to the lady with the dog. She gives us the dog food. We give the dog food to the crocodile. The crocodile gives us the pineapple. You know, the bananas. We give the bananas to a monkey. Monkey gives us a stick. Malin uses a stick to knock down a honeycomb. Gets chased by bees. We get the honeycomb. I forget what the honeycomb is. Dog lovers will love it. And see, you're supposed to go there, but we're going to go do the trade. And knock out this real quick. I was honestly shocked when I realized just how short it was. It's not a very long sequence at all. I think she's in the past, right? Oh, no, I was wrong. She's in the present. And honestly, the whole ring gacha system really lends itself to a level of procedural generation that would be pretty impressive for this time. You know, especially in 2001 where no one was really thinking about that kind of thing. You could easily adjust it even slightly further to, you know, um, I don't remember what I gave this. Oh yeah, I have to go to Symmetry Valley next. Okay. Um, like if you think about it, there's a lot of ways to expand on this a little bit more. Like the secret system, you could have like codes going out every week or every month for a new ring, you know, as a promotional thing for fucking microtransaction or something. Um, shit, I just had one. I forgot it. Oh, you could have rings buried in like holes. You could have drop tables. That was the big thing I was kind of interested in. Was like I liked from Minish Cap the fact that enemies had in fuck enemies and various things had drop tables to them. So this is let me finish that thought first. And it was kind of a shame that it was wasted on the kinstones. Had it been this game, you could have rings, you have gacha seeds, you could have all sorts of shit in there. Anyway, so this is the area that changes depending on whose buddy you are. If it was Moosh, this place would be nothing but holes. If it was Ricky, it would be just cliff sides, but since it's Dimitri, it's water, which is very easy to get through. Those lazy, worthless fools. Just as we're building this bridge to the Symmetry City, ruins, they go on break. I wait and wait, but they don't come back. We'll never get the bridge done at this rate. I'd go find them, but the terrain around here is too rough. A man can't navigate on his own. Pa, what a fix. So these are the construction workers from Ocarina of Time. Oh, that's nice. I didn't know you could do that. I love the fucking seed shooter. It's just like such a good weapon. Oh yeah, I forgot I can swim. So our whole thing is we have to find these three guys, and it's usually little bullshit things that only our buddy can help us with. I'm forgetting where to go. Because this seems pretty closed. Unless I missed something coming in. Maybe I have to go back. Mister, I found you. Yeah, that's right. Listen, it's a mess. A red lizard-looking animal got lost in our forest and can't get out. We were playing a little trick, but now it'll never get out. Can you help us find it? Do you get our problem? Yes. Hooray, I'll wait at the forest entrance south of here. Oh, I can go over here, can't I? Oh, I don't think it's anywhere to go. I don't remember if there's any places in Ages or Seasons where you do the thing like you did in Link's Awakening, where you dive under something and you go into a new area. Essentially having a warp set up. You know, I don't know if it's ever... I don't remember. I don't think I found one yet. Or I guess I should specify a... goes into a 2D entrance. Well, maybe there was one? Yeah, there was one. Over on the island. Wait, mister, this way. We didn't mean to be such trouble, really. It's deep in the woods. We don't even know where it is. It's gonna do some one go. Let's test something here. So, oh yeah, I forgot. That's with the ring on. Not really sure if that's any different. Two. No. Nope. It's really just kind of input combinations what we're testing. Okay, that doesn't work. This is the exit, right? Yeah. I accidentally left. That would be out of something. Try that again. How do we go this way now? Nothing, and up, goes there, that goes nowhere. That goes nowhere. That goes nowhere, okay. So you can begin to kind of feel a pattern out, you know? Nowhere. So we need to go right or left. No. We don't need to go left. We do need to go left. Left twice. And no. There it is. D. Every place looks the same. How can Dimitri get out? You helped Dimitri on the island. You have good timing. Mister, you found it. Okay, we'll take you to the edge of the forest. Yeah. You won't get lost here. Sorry, we didn't mean it, but seeking is more fun than hiding. Really, I want to do it again. Next time will be harder. Come play with us again, okay? Goodbye. I'm so happy to leave. You helped me twice. Who are you? Faint? That's a weird name. But starting today, Faint is my friend. Hey, nice flute. Faint, play that flute. I will come if I hear the flute. The strange flute is Dimitri's flute. Play it to call Dimitri. Go north, get on my back. So, I think he just bites. For some reason I thought he shot fire, but maybe I'm mistaken. This was pretty innovative for Zelda, at least as far as I was concerned as a kid, but you know, it doesn't. It gets old. And this is unfortunately the only part where he actually does anything. Kind of a waste. That's unfortunate. Can't get on there, can we? So we gotta go all the way back around. I can even swim up waterfalls. Try it. He says to build a bridge to the Symmetry City ruins, but it's not like anyone's waiting to use it. There's no rush, don't you think? Maybe I have to do it in order. You can also swim against the rapids, but it's like, I don't know. That only gets introduced here. It's a beautiful day. Forget work. Maybe I'll write a poem. I think it's the only time we see these guys, too. The swamp flowers. Bane of my existence for many a year. I used to just run up them and hit them with my sword and hope they would die, but they never did. I usually get killed by them, I usually get killed by them shooting fireballs at me, or just running into them, because I was dumb. My boss is an ornery fellow. He does no work, but complains about quality. Well, we found them all, I just don't know what to do with them next. This is fun, but I have no idea what the point is. Oh, I had to go talk to him again. Shit. Yeah. So for Ricky and for Dimitri, this is insanely easy. Huh? The boss. I want to hang out longer, but I can head back. It's literally just walking up to them and talking to them. Everyone else, though, like Moosh, is just such a fucking pain in the ass. Huh? The boss. You can skip off the water. What? Uh-oh. Whoopsie doodle. I think they have all a different little tune, if I remember correctly. Where'd he go? There he is. Huh? You know, we could do some kind of challenge run. Haha, they're finally here. They were just late. We'll get to work. No more breaks until the bridge is done. Yes, boss. A fun idea I have. We're done, boss. You already done? I guess you fools can work. No time for breaks now. On to the next job. So the idea is this. You get one life. If you die, the game starts over. And any rings that you had, you lose them, you know. Now, obviously, there's some... Oh, hell. Hello again, Mabel. Oh, my God. Look at that. Ouch, you again? You have it in for me or something? What? Thanks to you. All the stuff flew out of my bag. Take your stuff too. That is an insane fucking drop. Oh my god. Look at that. Oh my god. Look at all the shit she dropped. Literally everything. A ring. A fucking healing potion. A gacha seed. Oh my god. Hahaha. Now you're sorry. I have more stuff than before. See ya. That was all your stuff, you lunatic. What, did you get my ring? Or my, No, she didn't get my seed. What is she talking about? I'm gonna save. That's a once in a lifetime. I don't think I've ever seen the fucking heart piece drop off her like that. But I think that'd be kind of fun. There's definitely some more challenging parts, you know. And kind of similar to Link's Awakening, Gale Seeds. Take it where we want to go, open the seeds, actually use them. So yeah, now we've got teleport powers. But I think it'd be fun. Early game would be really challenging, just like Link's Awakening, because those things do a lot of damage to you, and it can be hard, you know. I never understood why there are two. Oh, because it's symmetries. Yeah, that makes sense. This place is weird. I'm not a huge fan of it. Help, help. The tuning nut is broken. What? Can you listen to my problem? The closer the Black Tower gets to completion, the stranger this city gets. When the tuning nuts broke, the city fell out of balance. When the volcano started erupting, the tuning nut is the city's symbol. We dutifully worship this nut. The rules of Symmetry City require that left and right be in perfect balance, but the tuning nut at the center of the city is broken. Symmetry City is all out of balance. If we don't get the tuning nut fixed and put back, Symmetry City will be destroyed by the eruptions. Giving the broken tuning nut to my husband. We can't climb restoration wall. I don't know why they used the cave in here. It's just that one part. Sway right, sway left. Move left, sway right. Move right, sway left. I'm so skinny. I wish I could change. I know, I'll work out. Except I only have one dumbbell. Working out one at a time goes against my policy. If I can't do left and right at the same time. You seem to be fixated on your dumbbell. I think it's just kind of casually holding it, pumping some iron while this guy's talking. Now I can lift, lift, lift. I'll get all the girls now. Can't offer you much. Gotta work out. Got a cheesy mustache. It's weird. Get the girls, get the girls. Alright, now we can use our tornado seeds. Oh, no, we're not. No, we ain't. He said we can't come back. Well, we'd have to go in the present. I guess that's okay. Because you can't actually come back this way. Because there's no way in. Because of restoration wall. And, you can't get out either. I think we need it on present anyway because the comedians, yeah, comedians in the present. So many people laugh. There's gotta be an easy way. Give him the cheese stash. What a hilarious mustache. It's Orion. Okay, buddy. I'm gonna teach you the funniest gag I know. Here goes. Another funny joke. Be a big hit. Gonna go back into the past. Talk to the sad kid. He'll give us the sad book. Oh yeah, we got rings. Fuck. Got rings for days. It's called the light ring. Sword beams at -2 hearts. Don't have the normal sword yet, so we don't worry about that. Call this a red luck ring. Half damage from spiked fours. I think that's actually one we need. Maybe. It's either the gold luck or the red luck, because we have to go infiltrate the castle sometime soon. And that requires us to... Like, there's like either cracked floors or spikes, and I think spikes are the problem, if I'm remembering correctly. Nope, not this guy. Yeah, this guy. Who are you? Well, Welcome to the darkest of my troubles. I'm so depressed. I want to laugh until I forget everything. Then I'd be happy. Funny joke. I don't think those flattened animations ever get used outside of this in this one. That's so funny. I forgot to laugh. Thanks. Thanks to you, I can be as depressed as I want to be. You can take any book you want from that bookshelf. You got a touching book. It's a sad story. Alright, now we need to give that to Mabel. And this is kind of where things slow to a crawl. Because we just had an animation with Mabel, or we had an encounter with her. Which means the timer reset. I'm trying to remember. I think we can just maybe have like... It might just force one a little bit early. And this is like... So both Seasons and Ages have a forced encounter because she's part of the trade. This one we give her the book. In Seasons we give her a doll. We may just have to wander around a little bit till she shows up. I don't know. I'm trying to remember where she can. I think is a bigger question. Because there are some areas where she can, and then some areas where she won't show up. And I don't think there's many here in town. Like, she won't show up in town. She'll show up in Symmetry City while it's in a ruin, I think. Another ring. Because it doesn't count as a city yet. And then once it becomes a city again, she won't show up anymore in there. I think the present has more space. Like, she's not going to show up in here at all. I don't think she ever shows up in this forest. She'll show up, like, right here. That's a place she usually shows up. And I think somewhere out here, maybe. But we really haven't unlocked many places in the present, in the past, where she can spawn. So we can go down to the graveyard. Actually, now I think about it, all of our gaseous seeds are probably ready to go. So it wouldn't hurt to go check that anyway. I'm paranoid. I don't think she can take a ring from you, but I'm not willing to risk it. Well, it doesn't actually matter right now because we're just going to do the trade, but next time. We're getting dupes. I have like 3 rings, we're getting dupes. That's pretty sad. When you're a kid, you learn real quick to not just rush through every screen in these games. Because all you get an indication that she's here is a doo-doo-doo-doo in a little tiny shadow. And a ring. I think we're out of gaseous seeds now. Yeah, we were. Let's go this way. I don't remember if syrup does anything besides Sell you potions. She's like the only NPC you never really have to talk to. Maybe. I may even be forgetting something there. See how to get lucky. I don't need more money, but it's always fun to find one. I like the thud. I'm really particular about positioning as well, because I've dug enough of these things straight into the fucking water. And baby, they don't float. No luck. We could try down here, actually. This might be a zone she can come in. Nope. I guess we just go back to the village. Now that I think about it, she might spawn in there again. We just saw her there. If you're curious what the tomato seeds do, that's what they do. It's not technically dead, I don't think. It's just up. Some are immune though, apparently. These are the kind of enemies, if you start getting into these guys, you kind of want that power ring. Up until now, it didn't really matter. I guess we just keep going forward until we can find her. Nothing else to do. Nowhere else to go. Let's fall down here. No. Yeah, back in the past again, I guess. Just keep cycling. He's getting hit hard. Nope. There you go. Perfect. There she is. Maybe she was scripted to just show up right here. I don't know. Hey, that book. That's the touching book I need to take the syrup. Why do you have it? Let me read it. What? Oh my. Oh. Oh wow. How touching. The magic ore cuts a mean wake. Thanks, it was good. Take this. First one I made, the syrup never gave me any compliments on it. I'll keep this book. I think we take the ore to the ore man. Damn it. I keep thinking A is B tonight. Yeehaw, that's the worst one. 5 whole hearts. That's definitely going negative right there. Can you take the raft again? Hey, how'd the rafting go? You're entering a race, but I haven't been able to find a decent ore to race with. Whoa, that ore looks like a toy, but I like it. Lazily playing guitar while gazing at the moon is so nice. You got a sea ukulele. Has a sweet sea scent. Where the hell? Oh, we can just take this again. Okay, who needs the ukulele? I don't remember this. So can you just go back to the island then? We're kind of dipping our toes into the next part of the... Like, after we get Symmetry City done. A sea ukulele. I'm trying to remember where we go with this. The pirate ship? No. We can't get the pirate ship right now. Yeah. Let me check something real quick here. Oh. There we go. Okay. Past F3. Okay. I know where to go now. I've figured it out. So, he's a bit tucked away. So we go over here, and down here. Oh, we gotta switch up. Okay. Alright, after Skull Land we can go. Because we need a switch hook to get over this. So there's an old Zora in there. We play the ukulele for him. He gives us the broken sword. We take the broken sword, the patches, and he fixes us the old sword. Okay. We're ready. We are thoroughly caught up on what we need to do now. We can just go fuck off in Symmetry Land. Wait, did I get a new ring? Yes, I do. Okay. Let's go check that real quick. Oh, good. Another quicksand ring. At least you make a little bit of money off that shit. Alright, now let's figure out where we need to go. Because we're due up for a new song. Oh, I was injured by a rock that shot out of the eruption. Went to tuning out, goes to my brother across town. Yeah, this place always weirded me out as a kid. I couldn't wrap my head around, like, did everyone have to stay in the same place for, like, the symmetry to not get thrown off? The closer the Black Tower gets to completion, the stranger the city gets. When the tuning out broke, the city fell out of balance and the volcano started erupting. I want to take the tuning out to Patch's place. I can't leave the city alone. This is Symmetry City. Left and right have to be in perfect balance. My brother's too hurt to move, so I can't move either. If one brother goes somewhere, the balance between left and right will be lost. But someone has to go. Hey, you can ignore the rules and leave the city. Can you take the tuning nut to Patch? Thank you. I'll leave this to you. Patch lives at the top of Restoration Wall to the south. After you get the tuning nut fixed, take it to the house in the middle of the city and place it on the pedestal. You got the tuning nut. I always thought it looked like a bell pepper. It's coming for me. Whoa. Juked. Juked. Oh, it's Ralph. Hey, Faint. What are you doing here? I came to find an old hermit who's studying tunes on this mountain. I don't know where he is. I bet he can offer a clue that will help us save Naru. I'll find him. Bye. Let's talk the owl. Time's flow can change the land. Yeah, no shit. Just one. So I think what brings us up to 2. There he is, the man. I am Toki. In research time. Many years of research. I'm one step away from perfecting a tune that lets me one move forward in time, but it seems I've hit a roadblock. Echoes produces waves. What could it mean? That's the tune of Echoes. That's what my research lacked. Oh, he's a tone researcher. He's answered my remaining questions. Now I can finish my tune. He gets on the table. Ye of many tunes, I grant you a new tune. Time flows when you play the tune of currents. When you play this tune, you'll immediately drift back to your own time. If you're in a place from which you cannot reach your own time, you'll return to the past. You earned a current tune. Play the move from the past to the present. This one's kind of fun. It's kind of like the power bombs in Metroid Fusion, unless you kind of explore a little bit more than you'd be able to. It's, again, pretty limited, though. Like, unfortunately, with many things in this game, once you get something new, you can pretty much only use it to advance and not really explore. Oh, motherfucker. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. So one place we can go is right here. One whole rupee for that, thank you. Hazel, welcome. Did you ever play this as a kiddo? Yes, you sure are now, apparently. I see that. Congratulations. I'll send you a half-frozen bean burrito in the mail. How about that? Okay. It's kind of a nice little treat. So this one is a set of blah. It's a very unique entry for Zeldas. It's actually one of two, and it's got a red and a blue version. This is the blue version called Ages, and the red one's called Seasons. You would think they'd have some versions exclusives, but they're actually just completely separate adventures. And the really neat thing is, you finish one game, it'll give you this giant fucking code that you can then put into the next cartridge and continue the game as an New Game Plus with new plot lines, new features, new secrets, all sorts of cool shit. Really fucking ambitious for a Game Boy Color game back in 2001. Also had some really neat features. It somehow could detect when whether the cartridge was being played in a Game Boy Color or Game Boy Advance. It would actually open up a little secret shop for you to go in and buy things if you're on a Game Boy Advance. It was really, really unique. Is there something to do up here? I don't remember. I played the absolute piss out of this one and Link's Awakening. Ah. Yeah, it's neat. Like, if you want some neat stuff to look at it in decomp, I would highly recommend looking at these. There is actually a ROM hack of Seasons out there, but I've not seen one of Ages. Like a complete, not like an addendum or an improvement, like a complete ROM hack. Who I do intend to one day look at. Where the fuck are we supposed to go? Oh yeah. Down here. No, not down here. Back to the past again? And then go down? I think that's right. So, Ages has time travel. That's the gimmick. And then Seasons, you can change the seasons. I've always kind of felt like Ages was a bit more, like, put together narratively. Like, the whole world makes more sense. Oh, I've got the wrong tune. Fuck. Whereas, Seasons was a little more non-linear, non-centralized, and also just kind of more jumbled, you know? It made a little bit less sense. It was far less narratively compiled to, like, in this one, you've got a rival hero who's constantly running around and running into you. You're trying to save the Oracle, who's currently acting like a Green Wormtongue to the Queen in the past. The villainess is actively possessing that Oracle. So there's a whole plot going on here, you know. Whereas in Seasons, the Oracle gets kidnapped, and then you don't see her till the end of the game, and that's it. Same with the villain; you don't see him at the end of the game either. So there were supposed to be 3 of these, but I think they just didn't have enough stuff for a third one, so they kind of just pressed them into 2. But it's essentially kind of just like Link's Awakening Plus. Like, it's not a sequel, but it's using all the same assets. Um, it's a little more clunky. Like it's not really the mechanics themselves aren't as fluid as in Link's Awakening. And you can really feel it. It's something that you can only really feel playing rather than seeing. You know what I mean? Like things just don't really operate the same way. Oh, Maple's back. Alright, she can't take anything from me. Do what you will to me. I've already won. I've got your heart piece. You ain't getting that back. Yeah, nothing. There's also a bunch of really cool little RNG things. Like this is Maple. And she'll occasionally just show up and you run into each other and she'll drop a bunch of stuff. And you can get some really cool things. Like I've gotten a heart piece off of her already, which is a super fucking rare thing. But you also have these rings here, and you can take them to a shop to get them appraised, and they do different things. Like this one allows me to throw bombs farther. And there's also gacha seeds, which you can plant them and then get something. Like you can get rings, you can get a heart piece, you can get 5 hearts, you know. It's a very neat system. I spent the start of this stream talking about how it's basically its own unique, separate little gameplay loop you can just focus on and have no impact on the rest of the game. And that's a very rare instance to see in a Zelda game, especially after this point. They all become very, very fixated on getting you where you need to go. Yeah, I highly recommend these. And I'm glad I'm playing through these because apparently they're not as well known. Like this was the points. Well, no, wait. What game came out? I think it was Wind Waker. Was the next game to come out, and that one I think kind of eclipsed these, especially because it was for the GameCube, which was new and fancy and cool. This fucker does not do the thing you think it does anymore. It no longer makes floors. Are they expensive now? Jesus, I had no idea. That's one of the ones I'm kind of like, I don't want to hear about it. I don't want to see it. I don't want to see how badly expensive these have gotten now. It does have link features. Like, I don't remember. See, it gets really weird with the code system. The code system basically made link cables redundant. Oh, I'm not going over here. It's death over there. But I don't remember to what extent. You can link the games together, but you can't play them together. It was mostly for trading rings, I think. I'm going to have to go back and look at that. Oh my god, no. That's awful. See, it's like, I hate hearing about that, because I've got these games. Like, I go to the game store and I look at this and I was like, oh, I have that, and it's now $100. Fuck. You know, it's like, I can never sell any of this shit. I think I fucked up somehow. I missed a step here. And there's some games I did sell off a while back to make rent once, and it's like I'm never gonna see those games again because they're so damn expensive. Like, I would love to get a regular Game Boy Advance, like not an SP, not a Micro, not a AGS 101 or whatever. Oh, here's an idea. Didn't think about this. Okay, that's not as bad. Like everywhere I've gone, I cannot find a GBA Just a regular GBA for under like $70 anymore, you know. And it's like they used to be like 4 years ago. What the fuck do I need to do here? Oh, right, I need to push it. There we go. This thing's really weird and you'll never see it again in any of the games. But yeah, it's getting ridiculous. And I'm very much looking forward to the time when everything just crashes and burns and no one's buying this shit anymore. And it goes back to like $5. Because I like... This game was $40 coming out. You know, it shouldn't be much higher than $40. It's getting really bad about... I've been trying to find another one of those little portable TVs. You know the ones that you, like, put batteries in the bottom? And it's like, no one has even so much as given those things a fucking glance for 20 years, right? Because they were only really good if you were going on a trip and you needed, like, a weather alert somewhere. Or you really wanted to watch a football game camping. And suddenly they're going from being like $10 TV sets to $50 TV sets because all the fucking nerds saw the Sony Trinitrons and want to do the same thing with their little tiny game systems. And it's fucking annoying because I would like to do that, but I'm not going to pay $50 for a $10 TV set. And the worst part of it is, it's like, these are obviously not $50 sets, and you get one and get it out of the box, and you can immediately tell that because the picture fucking sucks. You know, it's blurry. You can like no one knows what to do with a V-hold because they don't actually have a CRT or have to worry about dealing with a CRT or any of the weird fucking quirks they had. And it's fucking sad. Like some Zoomer is gonna try and get into this and pay top dollar for one of these shitty ass little RCAs and get burned on what was functionally a $10 TV or a $15 TV, whatever, that was in someone's grandma's basement for God knows how long. And they're going to say, this is shit. What the fuck were everyone thinking? Because the screen's going to be blurry. The resolution's going to be ass. Where the hell am I? And it's going to, like, they're going to have to figure out how to hook a composite cable set into an antenna cable. And that's going to make it even worse. Because that looks like shit, too. You know? And then you're going to get the fucking retards that start modding these things. And trying to put S-video and HDMI in the back. And it's like, good God, can we just leave it all alone? Like, there was a point we could have stopped sometime. And we've gone well past that. And it's driving me fucking bananas. And you know what's even better is, like, the next thing to go after these little CRTs have disappeared is the first wave of portable LCD screens, if they're not gone already. And those were also just god-awful in picture quality because they were a brand new technology, and the people who were buying it were like, oh yeah, this looks fine. They're fooling themselves into it. Because they're trying to jump on a new trend. So those are going to start popping up soon. I haven't had any visitors in some time. I am Patch, the restoration guru. Did you need me? Yes. Hee. I see. Want to repair that tuning nut? Our restoration ceremony might fix it. Want to try? Yes. Alright, this is another fucking god-awful... Hey, listen. Give me the next 30 minutes of your time, and I'm going to give you I'm going to give you a real treat here. Alright? I promise you. Stick around. Very well. Follow me. This thing's fucking annoying, though. I'm not a huge fan of this fucking minigame. Welcome to Patch's Crazy Cart. Will you partake in my ceremony? Very well. Want to hear the rules? Yes. Let me explain. I'll place the tuning nut on that green tile and recite the words of my restoration ceremony. You must knock all the beasts that appear into a hole. Any hole will do. Sounds easy, right? However, restoration is delicate work. Your precious tuning nut sits on these tracks. The cart starts moving when the ceremony begins. As long as you stand on the switch, the cart won't hit your tuning nut. But if you don't, And it gets hit. Bang. Fun or delicate ceremony. Yeah. Yeah, this is a fun one. Fucking hate this one so much. You gotta do that, basically. Basically, lead them to the fucking hole. Knock them all in. And it wouldn't be so bad if you didn't have to come back here, but we have to come back here to get the next sword. Alright, cool, man. Listening is exactly what I want to hear. Because it pertains to listening. Aha, my ceremony succeeded. You were talented. You got through this trap, or ceremony. Here's your tuning up, good as new. As usual, I'm perfect. Thank you for my pumpkin. Bring me anything else that needs fixing, and I'll prepare my trap or ceremony. This game is really unique for like just some of the weird batshit stuff you get in the post game. There is a giant Goron sword that's like, it takes both your inventory slots and is fucking massive to swing. You can get bomb chews. There's a lot of fun things, but like the main problem is by the time you get that shit, you don't really need it because you've beaten both games a couple times by that point, which is a bit of a bummer. There we go. I hope the echo's not too bad. Alright, that's back in place. I think we just go the presents for the dungeon. No echo, perfect. Alright, and there's our next dungeon. Okay. Now let me go ahead and save real quick just to make sure nothing happened here. I'm going to give you an audio treat. I'm going to mute my mic and we're just going to go through the dungeon and listen to this because what I'm about to give you is bar none the best Zelda track, Zelda dungeon track for chiptunes. Maybe one of the best Zelda tracks, period. Alright, so enjoy. Isn't that a fucking treat? What a fucking good song. It's a banger. I love this song. Like, it's almost like Bach or something. Like, this is one of the only songs that I'll listen to in the car, like, on repeat a few times when it pops up. There's no other chiptune song or Zelda song I'll do that with. It's, like, wholly unique in its composition. I hope you enjoy it, because we're going to be listening to it for quite a while, because this dungeon destroys me every fucking time. I forget where this goes. If I remember correctly, this is one of the harder dungeons, and honestly, fuck, I almost had it. I feel like they put one of the best songs in here, just to kind of like, fuck, kind of dull the fucking pain that you're gonna be listening to this for a very long time. Fuck that asshole. There we go. The lava's a problem, and so are these fucking keys. There's, you saw a couple of them already. There's these flame bats, and they wouldn't normally be a problem, but they have this really weird, almost invulnerability, where they'll fly higher than you can hit them, and then swoop down and hit you, and then they leave a flame. But after the flame is off them, they'll still be able to go up and down when you can't touch them. It's really weird. And I think it's the only enemy in the entire game that does this. I love these skull guys. These skull guys are my favorite guys in the whole fucking game. Like, every game. Link's Awakening, Seasons, Ages. Doesn't matter. I love this fucking hooded Stalfos. Oh, God. I fucking hate this room. Oh, yeah. This is a fun one. This is great. Especially with the keys flying around. You come flying over here, you little piece of shit. As soon as we let this go, the fucking floor turns back to lava. Like that. And that's not the only time we're going to be doing that. There's like 3 fucking rooms that do that shit. It's so awful. So I don't know, I don't remember if Link's Awakening did this or not, but you can actually deflect projectiles by hitting them with your sword. Which actually means that you don't really need a shield in this game. The shield also lost the ability to hold it out while you're holding your sword out too. Which stinks. So it's not as needed anymore. Fuck these guys. I think this will work. Yeah, fuck beetles. We're a no beetle household. Pocket shot. Nope. Haha! Trick shot. Nailed it. Ah, and I fucking fell in anyway. God damn it. This is supposed to be lava. It really reminds me more of like chili. You know? I see beans in there. Are you mimicking me, you little fuck? So So my wife had a surprise for me today. I was not expecting this. She got me a whole ass Wii, like complete with all the bits and everything. Like I had just mentioned to her in passing that I wouldn't mind trying to find a busted up Wii that was functioning to play GameCube games. You know, that's what I really wanted was GameCube games, and you know, GameCubes are a fucking pain in the ass to find these days on top of everything else. So a Wii could work because the first models were backwards compatible, which is really cool. They have like the ports on the top and everything. That's neat. Yeah, it does like chili. This is sadistic. You see this shit? Look at this. It's fucking sadistic. What the fuck? You gotta take a hit. You have to take it. Look at this fucking room. I hate this room. Oh my god. This is awful. Oh, and it's gone. Now we have to leave again. Fuck. Alright, let me fucking listen to that shit. My wife got me a Wii. And I have a couple games. I've got Wii, not Wii Sports, because Wii Sports is like $40 fucking now. It's ridiculous. I've got Wii Play, which is fun, and I've got Knight's Journey into Dreams. I think that's what it is. And I have Knights on the Saturn, which I still need to stream. So I'm thinking we're gonna have a big old hoopla retro game stream at some point, because I've got NES games, Genesis games, Saturn games, I think a couple PlayStation games. Now I've got Wii games I need to catch up on and play that I've not covered in a while. And then I've also got a couple showcases planned out. So we're going to do Ages tonight, Ages tomorrow, and then on Wednesday we're actually going to be looking at some Game Boy Advance racing games, because I got down to a rabbit hole with NES games on racing games. And then it went over to like, oh, I should really look at the GBA now. I bet they've got some great fucking racing. There's some really cool shit going on there. So I think we'll be doing like a showcase for racing games on the GBA for the rest of the duration we're doing this. Yeah, because I'm gonna probably have to break it into several. There were maybe 40, I think. Yeah. Oh yeah, it's gonna be fucking sick. Like, I'm not talking like, yeah, we're gonna cover like Shrek fucking kart racing. Dude, listen, if you love racing games, Super Outrun, Turbo Hang On, fuck, there's so many good ones. Ooh, what was the other big one? Like anything, if anything has F1 in the title somewhere, it's going to be an absolute fucking hit. I don't know what they were doing with all these F1 games. Every one of them is a fucking smash hit. Doesn't matter the system, doesn't matter the game. If it's got F1 in it, it's a Formula 1 game, it's a winner. It's a fucking winner. And you're going to suck at it so hard. Alright, I need to also stop sucking. Oh my god, I can't do it. I can't. How the fuck? You just gotta go for it. Nope. Oh my god. What is this room? Alright. Round 2, baby. Oh, you know what? We're not gonna go in with 3 hearts. That's asinine. Dig. Oh yeah, I forgot to, we fixed the symmetry of the village, so now it's fine. You know, there's people living. Oh, Maple's okay, so she can still show up here. That's great. Watch her kill me by taking all my hearts off. Nope. I'll take that bomb. A nice rule of thumb is she almost always goes for seeds if there's nothing else valuable. So if, like, you want more bombs or hearts or something or money, you've got free reign. She'll just go for all the seeds. And seeds is, like, next to useless. Or next to worthless in value. But I fucking love Hang On. It is such an amazing... Well, yeah, Hang On's good, but I really love Outrun. Outrun is such a great game. There's a Genesis game. I don't think we need to go right or left anymore. That was a Genesis exclusive called Outrun 2019. And it was like a sci-fi outrun. Really cool. And then there's also Outrunners, which is like one everyone seems to forget completely about. But it's basically just more Outrun. It's good shit. These fuckers, yeah. I was talking about these guys. You see them? When they're up that high, you can't hit them. But then they'll swoop in on you, and that's your only chance to hit them. So what they want to do is knock you into that fucking lava, and then like a little fucking temporary no fuck zone. They're so annoying. I hate them so much. Luckily, this is the only dungeon they ever appear in. I probably should have brought that power ring. Did we go this way yet? No, we didn't. I love these guys. I love how they hold their little swords. They're so cool. I don't know why they took their shields away, though. Like, look at him. Look at, he's got, it looks like there's obviously like a basket covering his hand, right? But it looks like he's got his hood wrapped around it. When I was a kid, it never actually occurred to me that they're throwing arrows. Like, I always thought they were throwing spears, you know? Which, you know what? It could work. Smuggler's Run, yes, I remember Smuggler's Run. Actually, we're going to cover Smuggler's Run. It's one of the games that, shit you not, had a GBA port. It was one of those ones, not a port, but it had a simultaneous release. Because you remember, they stuck them on everything, right? There would be like one ad and then like a fucking list, a litany of fucking systems it was coming out on. And it's actually not awful. It's a pretty good game. And that's part of why I'm doing this. It's like, I don't want to cover hidden gems or shit, but there's obviously some of these games that, one, never got any exposure because they were released at the same time as the consoles, and like, who's going to go and buy a game on the Game Boy if you got it on the console, right? And then there was no coverage whatsoever of these games. So not only did you think, oh, it's just a shitty port of a console game, you never fucking saw it. Like, you never got to see footage. Like, I was watching some of these games, and they are fucking amazing. Wait till you get to see the fucking Hot Wheels games. It's dope, dude. I'm excited for this shit. I fucking hate you guys. This is what the seed. I love the seed shooter. This is exactly what the seed shooter is made for. This is one of the best fucking weapons in fucking Zelda. I shit you not. It gives you range, but also gives you like angles to attack on. Because it bounces off and ricochets off the walls. It's such a nice thing. I love this. I love this little red herring. It's like, oh, you can totally just push the block. You don't have to try and play the fucking race game. Nope, you gotta play racing. You gotta race, haha, fuck you. Fuck your dumbass for trying. Perfect. I'm running out of seeds though. I've got mystery seeds, that's it. I've got a 360. I did a showcase like last year, I think. I just played Mass Effect and shit. Like, I've got, oh shit. I've got, fucking, stop it. I'm trying to talk. What do I have? Hold on, what the fuck is that game? Oh shit, hold on. It's a cool one. Nier. I have Nier on the 360. And that was one of those games I watched my buddies play on stream probably 15 years ago. I don't remember a damn thing about it. I know it's like a whole fucking series. Like, I know Nier Automata came out a while back, but I don't know a fucking thing about it beyond that. Yeah, so we actually need to sit down and play that sometime. Oh, fuck. Yeah, this is the... Nope, you go. You go. See me trick shot him again. Damn. Almost had him. Yeah, I like Tornado Seeds for just being the, we're not going to do this button. The no, sir. Yeah, I've got a lot of fucking backlog to do. I just keep going and getting new games, and I've got like, oh shit, I should stream this, and I don't know. I need to stop buying games. That's what I need to do. I was kind of hoping I'd go in this room with more hearts than this. Maybe these guys would be generous enough. Nope. No, why would they? Why would they? Alright, basically here's the gimmick. This thing's stopping the cart from moving because it's on red. To change it from red, we have to move this fucking dice down here and get it on blue. To get the fucking dice down here, we have to play with the fucking... these assholes. And pull this shit. And we can also accidentally drop the fucking dice down. Like that. Now we can leave. And then the fucking game freezes. Oh my god, no. Oh yeah, we're getting hot. Shit. Is it really this late already? Oh man, all these fucking snakes. Snakes! So we need to get to, we need to beat the mid-boss before we finish the stream in the next half hour before my phone cooks itself. Oh no. Actually, do I even need to get on the... I can hit it from here, right? No. No. Yeah, I gotta get on the fucking platform. I don't know why the fucking moving tiles in this game look like they're fucking bathroom tiles, but they just do. They've got that fucking nuclear family aesthetic going. The 360 game I'm really keeping my eye out for is Ashura's Wrath. I don't know if you ever heard that one. If you remember Black Myth Wukong, it was basically that, but for Hinduism. It's like covering like the Bride of Vest or whatever the fuck you call it. I don't know. Really fucking good though. And it had Dvorak's New World Symphony 4th Movement number 9 in it, which is a doo-doo. Dude, and it's really fucking good because they fight on the moon on it. It's some top tier shit. Yeah, it's one of the very few 360 games that wasn't COD that made it out of like into the zeitgeist. There aren't very many games that did that. I really don't have to go do that fucking room again, so we're gonna be very careful. We'll hopefully find a fucking heart source here shortly. Oh, God. Oh, it's the fucking shooting gallery. I forgot about this. Got him. Oh, masterful. Oh, no. Not here. I hate this dungeon so fucking much. God. Oh. Oh. At the last second, we get a reprieve. Hallelujah. I don't know if she's always in there. That may have just been luck. This is like taking years off my life. This fucking chilly ass dungeon. Fuck. Ooh, did you see that? I was on the platform. Oh no. This is getting... I'm gonna save real quick. I don't want the fucking game to crash accidentally. I really, 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 really would like to go do the fucking mid-boss and get the fucking checkpoint unlocked before we finish up. Like, I don't even want to beat this fucking... I'm not going to beat this fucking dungeon tonight. But I would really... like, don't have to do all this again. This is where Oracles gets fucking fun. It's sloppy in its own fun way. Like, Link's Awakening was sloppy in a fun way because you could fucking break it and get into like the negative world and shit. The Oracle games, they attempted to fix all that shit. Can't believe I've fallen so much. They attempted to fix all that shit by removing a lot of the places where you could potentially sequence break. So they made it a lot tighter. Less fun shenanigans. I can't even go this way. I don't have a fucking key. I don't think. Oh, I have to go this way. God damn it. God damn it. But the problem is they have a lot of very particularly tight sequences in the dungeons like this, but they're still not very well put together, which is why we keep falling through the fucking moving platforms. I'm gonna die. Motherfucker. We gotta do it again. Oh. Leading to a lot of frustration points like that. And I think I have to call it. The phone's cooking. We've been on for 2 hours. I think I'm gonna have to call it. Unfortunately. So... yeah. I don't know. Let's listen to music a little bit longer. I love this tune. Oh, this dungeon. Like, I was fully coming into this expecting this dungeon to kick my ass. This and the Wing Dungeon, the second one, are fucking atrocious. Thankfully, though, after this, the game gets much easier. Like, the Crown Dungeon's easy. I don't remember what the next one is. Jabu Jabu's fucking weird, but beyond giving myself copper tunnel, it's okay, I think. And then the last one is fun, I think. And then Varen is Varen's the problem. That's the last level's the issue. So yeah, I'm gonna go to bed. Gotta let my phone cool off. So expect some very fun things here in the future for the summer. I'm very excited. Good night, guys. I say knowing that it's gonna take me a fucking couple steps to even get the goddamn thing off.